ball rolling. Oh no, I gave the guy from Platoon AIDS. I'm a piece of shit. But Brie Olson is HIV negative. She has tested HIV negative, which means I am HIV negative, because that's how I take an AIDS test. I'm too scared to go to the doctor, so I just fuck a girl and I'll call her in a year. She's like, hello. I'm like, she's good. She had the strength to pick up the phone. That's 6 more months of no rubbers for the kid. But that's sex addiction. You know, people feel like, oh, well, sex addiction's not real. I think sex addiction takes nice people and turns them into really fucked up people. Like Bill Cosby, I don't know what he was like, but it's starting to look like he's guilty. I mean, look, I'll give any guy the benefit of the doubt up to 45 rapes. Here's how you know Bill Cosby's guilty, because Whoopi Goldberg stopped defending him. First of all, what happened to Whoopi Goldberg? She looks like KRS-One now. She's like, who's to say what happened? And yeah, Bill Cosby's wife, you know, I really feel bad for her, Nelson Mandela. I respect the fact that she's sticking by him. But look at Jared from Subway. I mean, he's pretty close to losing that Subway endorsement. How did that piece of shit blow it? He had no discernible talent at all. All he had to do to stay really, hold up fat person pants. That was his job. That's all he had to do to stay rich and famous. Don't get fat, don't fuck kids. That's all you have to do. Repeat it to yourself in the morning if you have to. Don't get fat, don't fuck kids. Don't get fat, don't fuck kids. Don't get fat. I feel really, I feel great. Let me ask you, am I the only guy here? Let's be honest. I'm ready to fuck Bruce Jenner. What do you say? You can't make, it's funny, you can't make fun of Caitlyn Jenner on television. You can do it here, but you can't do it on TV. They won't allow, even if it's not a mean joke, they won't allow any trans jokes at all. And that's a pretty bold statement for late night TV to make. Like, yeah, the guy on the Wheaties box is now a woman, but there's no humor to be found. Look, I support Caitlyn Jenner. I'm 100% behind Caitlyn Jenner. I was relieved when I found out that's what it was. You know, let's be honest, for the last 5 years, we all looked at Bruce Jenner like, what the fuck is wrong with Bruce Jenner? Like, he looked increasingly bizarre every year. You know, it's like, you know, like he fucking, the hair in the face will just kind of like pull back. He looked like a burn victim on a game show. I'll take caught in a backdraft for 1,000, Alex. Bruce, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm a lady. Oh, thank God, I thought you were melting. Carry on. Well, you know, late night TV, they won't let you do any trans jokes because they think that's supportive. They think that you can't joke about something and not support it. You know, and it's like, you notice all these free-thinking, progressive celebrities who never talk about transgender people inappropriately. Not one of them has admitted to having sex with transgender girls, to watching trans porn, to being attracted to trans women. Not one of them. Unfortunately, I'm not that famous. I have done a lot for the cause. That's support. Don't tell me what pronoun to use. You want to support a young lady, you lift her skirt, you suck her dick. That's how you say I'm with you. Don't tell me what to joke about until you've laid in bed with your face in your hands and a sore asshole mumbling, who am I? You gonna brush your teeth and scream faggot in the mirror for a half hour? Well, you know, it's funny, but they won't admit, none of them will talk about it. Because look, I understand they don't know if it makes you gay, does it make me gay? Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, having sex with transgender women does not make you gay. It's not wood, but fuck it, it works. Because it feels like, you know, it's a weird thing. It's like, it's not a masculine energy or it wouldn't turn me on. You know, it's like, all right, the breasts are fake, but so what? Every stripper I've ever fallen in love with had fake tits. I'm okay with that. And then the dress comes off. It's like, all right. It's a large clitoris. I going to be rude to my guest? Get over here. Just look up at the breast. That's all you got to do. Oh, I love this girl. What a beautiful young lady. Don't look at the feet. That'll put the whammy on you for sure. Oh, no. Those feet scored 13 points in the fourth quarter. What the fuck is wrong with me? But, you know, it's one of those things now where I have a lot of respect for Caitlyn Jenner. Because that, you know, I saw the last Diane Sawyer interview with Bruce Jenner. That's not an easy life. Bruce said when he was a little kid, he felt like a girl and only became an athlete because he wanted to be a boy so bad. And then he wound up becoming one of our nation's greatest athletes. That's pretty fucking impressive. I mean, look, I've overcompensated in my life, but never to the point of the Olympics. You have to tip your hat. I'm a quitter. Like, if I felt like a little girl, I might have tried out for the team. Within 10 minutes, I'd have been back in the house with 2 oranges under my shirt, tucking my rotten little dick back between my legs, emulating Silence of the Lambs. Transgender people must hate Buffalo Bill. That is the worst interpretation of a trans person ever. Because he was such a fucking cranky bastard. It puts the I love how cranky Buffalo Bill got with the girl. He's like, it puts the lotion in the basket. And the girl's like, I want to go home. And immediately he's like, put the fucking lotion in the basket. It's like, Jesus, dickhead, give her a second. One minute she's a fat girl helping you load a sofa into a van. The next she's in your well. No wonder you have no friends and you're alone in the basement by yourself. Probably isolated all his friends years ago. They'd be driving to the mall. It makes a left into the parking lot. Are you sure it's not a right? Make a fucking left into the parking lot. Drive yourself, you ass-burgery motherfucker. Sorry. And then there's this whole thing like, well, should transgender people use the bathroom or not? I don't know what the answer to that is. That's a tricky, I don't know if it's right or wrong. I don't know. And just because you say you're a woman doesn't mean you're a woman. You know, self-identification is not always right. I mean, if I say I'm a bird and I jump off the roof, I'm still gonna fucking splat on the sidewalk. But then again, if I live in a nest and wear feathers for 5 years, fuck it, treat me like a bird. I've earned it. But Bruce also said that he used to wear his mother's and sister's underwear when they left the house. That freaked me out a little bit. Your mother's underpants? Like, your sister's I can understand, but your mother's? Is there a worse item in the house than your mother's underpants? You ever see your mom's panties on the floor? You gotta take a stick and knock them under the dresser? I wouldn't touch my mother's underpants if she was hanging off a bridge by her underpants. I saw one pair of my mother's underwear on the floor. Thank God they were unsexy. Like, you don't want to see sexy panties like your mom's got a fucking, like a thong with an arrow in the back. You're like, oh. Oh no, mom's a 3-holer. My mom had perfect mom panties. They like started in the middle of the chest, fucking end right above the knee, like Kevlar, like a bathing suit on Boardwalk Empire. Because you don't want to think about your parents in a sexual way ever. That's though I feel bad for anybody. My parents were conservative. I don't know how I turned into such a twisted pervert, but I didn't hear anything about sex. Like, you know, you don't want to think about your parents having sex for fun. Like, my parents told me that they only had sex to make a brother or a sister for me, and I believed that shit until I found a condom in the toilet. And I'm like, that's not a brother. Like, I actually scooped it out and tried to hug it and rescue it. Did anybody ever hear your parents having sex or catch them? I'm sure somebody did. Oh, fuck. Did you really? How old were you when did you see them? How old were you? Last week? What, did you rent the video? I understand. Rent the video. How fucking old am I? What did you get, a Betamax VCR? Old improv asshole I am.
Home run, Chipper!
Was that, you were 10? 10's a weird age, that's worse. Because if you're 10 years old, like, you know what you've just seen. If you're 4 or 5, like, you have no idea what's going on. You just keep talking. Where's the ice cream? You know, fucking mother's hanging her head over, your father's fucking her in the throat. You have no idea what's happening. Mama, why your tears go over your forehead backward? So what did you do when you saw your parents? You watched for a little bit? Just when you think you're too old to have a new hero. I fucking meet him here at the gathering. So you watched your parents have sex for a little bit. Did it freak you out? Did you? Yeah, that's a good question. Did you a little bit? It's okay if you did. At that age, you don't know it's wrong. I mean, you know, you just say, what are you gonna do? It's there. You might as well. That's out of respect for your parents doing a good job. Hey, mom and dad, that was for you. Well done. Well done. Thank God, I never saw my parents having sex. But here's how you knew, like in my house, that my parents were fucking. Because the bedroom door would be closed in the afternoon, and then I would just kind of hear, and then the telltale of the Polaroid. And then be like, ow, my eye burns. And your mom and two of your dad's coworkers would walk out of the bedroom. But the Norton household was not a liberal. So I never got the talking. Did anybody's parents tell you too young about sex and about what was happening? Like, how old were some of you when your parents would tell you? 6?
Why are you acting surprised, bro?
Please, the person who said 6, I have a follow-up question. That's not a one and done. 6. All right, I'll move along. Hold on, listen. Okay, so you were 6. What sparked the discussion? Did he leave? What the fuck happened to him? 6 is a little young. Look, what's that? You were 8 years old? And what'd they say to you?
Well, it was my brother.
It was your brother. Your brother was 13, you were 8, so he could. Oh, okay. They talked to him, and then he came back and goes, "Fucking sit down, dude." You know that thing that the piss comes out of? Oh, you have no idea what we're in for. So did it weird you out, or did it help you? It weirded you out. My friend had really open parents, like, because again, I grew up in the 70s, so it was like that kind of blow over hippie mentality. And my buddy Scott, when we were 10 years old, he knew where his mother's dildo collection was. It's true, like, you know, it didn't scar us, but we didn't handle that well. And 10 years old, you know, his parents would leave the house, we'd have raided the dildo drawer and fucking sword fight with them. You know. Fucking just hit each other, faggot! You know, fucking shoving each other's mouths. And there's always that one guy that would like pretend to resist, but he would never fight. Hey, cut it out! We used to throw them at his cat, which I would never do today, but in 1978, that was Xbox. That was all we had. And looking back, I wish I had an iPhone, because that would have been an amazing viral video, just a cat